Now let's talk about Coinbase. It will start to trade in the US on the NASDAQ later today. The firm's an exchange for cryptocurrencies and is expected to be valued at $49 billion. It's hoping to attract investors who want to put money into the newly emerging cryptocurrency sector without being exposed to the volatility of the currencies themselves. Nigel Green is chief executive and founder of deVere Group. He believes Coinbase's listing will boost the appeal of cryptocurrencies for the ordinary investor.
Yes, it's massive, really, because it adds credibility. So if you've got a company that's listed, people have more faith in that company. So Coinbase going for an IPO on the NASDAQ, it just adds to the credibility that's really rising in the crypto and the digital currency industry.
And just explain to us how Coinbase operates and in terms of its relationship with the likes of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies.
So Bitcoin is the one that's famous. So whilst Coinbase, you can trade lots of different cryptocurrencies, 87% of the revenue that Coinbase makes is based on Bitcoin. So you're absolutely right. Coinbase is really dependent on Bitcoin to some extent at the moment. So by offering an exchange, people are able to invest or speculate, depends whether you want to call it an investment or a speculation, on Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. And this has obviously been very, very successful, particularly in America, where 16% of Americans actually own cryptocurrencies.
And just talk us through what might happen next, do you think, in terms of regulation? Because, I mean, it's been a pretty wild ride, hasn't it? And some people have been seriously burnt, some have made a lot of money.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, regulation is the big one. Governments, is Bitcoin a competitor to the dollar? So if you look at Joe Powell, the Fed leader chairman, said that he felt it was more like gold. So it was more of a commodity. And in fact, it's regulated by the SEC as a commodity. But if people were to invest in Bitcoin rather than dollars, then that causes a problem for the US government. They have to protect the US dollar. So will they regulate? Is Bitcoin used by people that perhaps have made money illegally? All of those things are a mix in the pie, and we watch with interest to see what the regulators do, but you would expect more regulation in the future, which would add to the volatility.
Like we need more of that, hey, volatility. That was Nigel Green from deVere.